What's up, you guys? Keeping it real tarot. Hope all is well with you. From you hear my voice, you know it's pick a card time. Today's pick a card is a requested pick a card. It's requested by Teapot88, and the title today is "What Was Their Childhood Like?" Take what apply, leave the rest. Hope all is well with you guys, and hopefully you enjoyed your Valentine's Day. We have 3 piles here, but before I get to the piles, the timestamp is going to be in the description box and the message box. Shout out to my subscribers for all you do for the channel. And if you're a visitor, welcome. Returning visitors, welcome back. So back to the piles. We have 3 piles. Pile 1, you have the good old headphones, and you have this deck. For pile 2, you have the jukebox, and then you have this deck. And then for pile 3, you have the skull head, and you have this pile, this oracle deck, tarot deck. So yeah, pile 1, 2, 3, headphones, jukebox, and then skull head. When I looked up, it was 110. So hopefully you guys are keeping your energy up and not letting anybody tamper with your energy, because some of you, most of you guys that's resonating with the angel number 110, you're manifesting, and there are new beginnings and new opportunities coming to your way. New gifts going to be presented to you, so be open to that. So pick your pile. I'll see you in pile 1. Okay, pile number 1, if you pick the headphones or if you pick this deck, this is your reading. Shout out to you guys. Hope all is well. And from you hear me, it's pick a card time. So take what apply, leave the rest when it comes to this reading. And this reading is a request reading from Teapot88. I don't know what pile you're going to look at, but hopefully this reading is useful to you. The title today is What Was Their Childhood Like? Shout out to my subscribers for all you do for the channel. If you're a visitor, welcome. Returning visitors, welcome back. And hopefully you guys enjoyed your Valentine's Day. So let's get started with this reading. I have some oracles here that started it out as I always do. If you watch me, you know how I do it. So we have an Aquarius, Gemini, and a Libra here. So you guys could be this person, or this person could be one of these signs. So what came out is hurt people hurt people. I hurt people before they can hurt me. I have a traumatic past. This person could have tics. If you know what tics are, they could have tics due to their trauma that they've been through. This person been around people who ghost them, which means their parent could have left them and not raised them. Their parent could have left them with a grandparent or a cousin or something like that. It's like one of the parents were not around for them. So this entail start making this people kind of, whoever is for this pile, kind of grew them with the idea of not committing to a person or not being there for a person or easily just ghosting a person. They're not used to any stability, it seems like, so far. It seems like whoever was raising them were immature, very immature, emotionally, mentally, spiritually. This person is a person that was raised with people who were disconnected. There was no unity, or if there were unity, there was toxicity amongst this unity. Some of them felt, no, not felt. Some of them were raised to have loyalty to their family, even though it was toxic, or loyalty to their friend group or whoever they considered family. This person been around people who were arrested a lot, dealt with police activity a lot, and these people were raised by people who were very bitter. So I'm going to check, see what these are with you, because I don't know what they are. This card is crossing it, so I'm interested to see what this says. So this is crossing this. Alright. So what came out here is ego. Ego was crossing this. You have deception, temptation, and healing inner child. Then you have change, courage, toxicity, bound, and patterns. So like I was saying before, this person was raised with people who were very toxic. They had toxic patterns that they were not breaking, that they were sacrificing themselves to. This seems like a pattern from their generational bloodline. It's a generational pattern that they just toxic and bound to their toxicity. Some of them lived in an area where there were train tracks, like, you know, rural areas where train tracks run through a rural area or a countryside area. That could have been them. With this courage, it seems like some of them was always moving around, didn't have a steady home to live in. They always had to travel light because they didn't know where they will be from time to time. This person is also a person that, being the way they were raised, they, as a child, carried around burdens. This person could have relocated a lot. This person could have been raised with, how can I say, what they call those military brats or army brats. They family could have been in the military, or had that type of, hold on, or have that type of militant type of outlook on life. This person, who somebody here was raised by somebody very demonic, very deceptive, always had always was tempted to do toxic things. This person lived in the shadows. Whoever this person is, I'm gonna try to figure out who this person is. This person could be a Scorpio or a Taurus or Aries or a Libra. Somebody here was demonic. Then with this healing the inner child, this person had unmet needs as well, an attachment wound. So this person could have become codependent because there was nobody to make them feel safe and secure in themselves, or they didn't have, again, no real stability. Or some of them could have been raised with unmet needs, with these unmet needs and attachment wounds. This person could have been raised where they parent or their guardian made them dependent on them. Like they babied them so much they made them dependent on them. That could be another way to look at it. This person is a person who had to get approval from others. So some of them do things, this could be a cultural belief as well, or a cultural thing. Some of them do things according to what their family feel. Prime example, say if they want to date somebody outside their race, if their family don't want that to happen, they will go with their family, because this is like that loyalty to whoever they were raised with. This person have trust issues as well. This person wasn't allowed to let their inner child come out and play as a healthy child. Somebody here could have been force rape, which means they had to grow up sooner than they should have been. Yeah, this person have fears and anxieties around these issues as well. Okay, let's start using your deck. What time is it? Who is this Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra energy for Power One Collective? Okay, so it could have been a parent. Whoever this person is was burdened, drank a lot. This person was a type of person who had a lot of burdens on them. Whoever raised them had a lot of burdens on them. Some of them was like a slave to making things happen, or trying to pinch pennies and make things happen. Somebody here could have drank a lot. Somebody walked away from these burdens. So it could have been a father figure, because both of these characters are a father figure. So the father figure could have walked away from them, moved on from them, or they was there physically, but emotionally, mentally, and spiritually they were gone. This person was raised in a situation where there was emotional upheavals constantly. Clarify this deception and temptation. Who is this person for Power One Collective? This person was raised with people with a lot of ego and vanity issues. It was all about them, what they wanted, what they seen, and their reality. Some of them, they was an extension of their parent or the person who raised them. When I say an extension of them, they mini me. Could be like, this is my mini me. They act just like their parent, or they like, this parent as well could have been somebody that was very dominating. Somebody who had a superior complex, which made this person like shrink in their shell, made them not confident in themselves. And with this ego here, with this mirror, it's like this person was like clout hungry, the parent. They just wanted attention. It was all about them. It was like they was the, like, had this self-importance to them. Somebody here could be a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio as well, or have it in a Mars, Mercury, Venus, or a Jupiter. Clarify this demonic energy. Somebody had a big ego. This person could have been a Libra, or ruled by Mars and Pluto. This person had a huge ego, and they felt it was their right to have this ego. This is the type of individual who will say that, what is that saying? It's not a saying. Those who honor their mother and father will have a long, prosperous life, comes out of the Bible. This person could have had an authority figure that was raised like that. Like you had to listen to them. You had to go by their rules, their regulations, because those rules and regulations normally go through generational lines that keep them tied and bound to that toxicity. Okay, so I went through the parent figures and all of that. Like, hold on. Clarify this healing the inner child. Why is this here? In regards to how they had to put that to rest. There was no healing no inner child. There was no time to heal inner child with this Four of Swords. There was a lot of death around this person potentially as well. Or if there wasn't a lot of death, whoever died around them was very major to them, very important, or whoever walked away from them, whoever left their life, whoever parted ways from their life was very important to them as far as growing up, rearing them. You have the Page of Cups on the bottom. This person was raised to see that whoever raised them, the mother, the father, that they went through relationships like dirt. They didn't treat females properly. They didn't treat males properly. Some of them was like viragos, very like aggressive, brute-like. All right, let's put down your deck for a second. What time is it? Clarify this. No, not this deck. Clarify the Ten of Wands. What was... It says untrue stories. So it was a lot of burdens here. With the untrue stories, it's like this person, whoever raised them, didn't have a good mentality, didn't have a high functioning mentality. This was a person that was tied in a toxicity. So some of them felt like it was supposed to be toxic. It was supposed to be painful. It was supposed to be a lot of challenges growing up. It's like they didn't see any good. Like, prime example, you know how people be like, damn, it just left my head. I just had a good example. You know how some people be like, the only thing I'm thinking in my mind is so ago, but I know you don't, a lot of you don't know what that means. That's like, it's how it's supposed to be. It's just like how it's supposed to be. It's like that. It's just how it's set. You know, just the burdens is just how it's set. It was like this person was the champion of champion burdens. I mean, this person was the champion of carrying burdens. Whoever raised this person, they was a champion burden carrier. They never questioned it, and to the point that they just got so burdened, they left. They walked away. The burdens, they couldn't take the burdens no more. Now, another way you could look at this is whoever raised them left to go get prosperity somewhere else. Prime example, if they lived in, say for instance, they lived in Africa. They left Africa and went to Switzerland to make it better. They went to England to make it better. You know what I mean? It's like one of those things to make money because the burdens was too grand and too great wherever they lived. Some of them could have lived in a desert, or they lived in a third world country, some of them. Which I hate that third world country thing, whatever. Okay, clarify this check. Hidden feelings came out. So this person had to hide their feelings. There was no love. Or if this person wanted to express their feelings, they were shunned. They were shut down from expressing their feelings. They could not express their feelings. This was a place that where it's not dealing in feelings. Feelings were not important here. Clarify. Rejection came out. This person felt rejected. Their family made them feel rejected. They didn't feel confident. So this is a person who was just like, again, was closed down. Like, some of them could have personality disorders behind this. Then you have getting hurt. Some of them, or some of you guys could like flying kites. Or they could have liked flying kites. Some of them from the country. This is now making them feel rejected in their adult love life. Like they're not confident in their adult love life. They don't feel like people like them. They're not secure in themselves. They're not emotionally secure, mentally secure, physically. They're not secure in themselves. Whoever raised them caused them to shut down. All right. Tell me about this person now. Tell me about the person, Power 1. It says soulmates only. This person doesn't know how to connect. This person could feel like they met their soulmate and hold on to this person. This could make this person codependent. Some of them are very codependent. They're very jaded too. Some of them think that like there's one person for them. Say for instance, they're going through a lot of toxicity. They will hold on to this relationship thinking that this relationship is for them because it's a soulmate. But in life, you have multiple soulmates. You don't have one soulmate. So it's like this person would suffer in relationships thinking that this is their soulmate, aka they have distorted views in love. Insecurities is on the bottom. This person is distorted how they view love, and this comes from their childhood. Some of them are very hypersexual as well. Yeah, nobody was around them that helped them build their confidence or make them feel safe in relationships. So now this is how they are in their relationships now. Okay. Clarify, hurt people hurt people. And it says ambivalent and unavailable. You can't make it up. These two cards here is about people hurting people. They will detach from you. They will hurt you before you hurt them because they used to being hurt and they don't want to open themselves up to being hurt. Some of them have chaser and runner type of energy, which is very toxic. They want people to run after them, chase after them, because they are people who will ghost people. Some of them are people who will settle. Again, they will settle for relationships that are very toxic because this is all they know. Some of them say they want, all right, this person could be a person that say they want to be with somebody, but this person would never be all in. They would never put all their eggs in one basket. This person don't know what they want. This made them very confused. Their childhood made them very confused. Yeah, this person, and it's funny that, look, I'm going to read this card to you. It says, if you ghost me, please remain dead because that's what ghosts do. I'm not chasing an immature person. So this person probably reject their family. So if you reject your family, you're going to reject everybody. You're not going to let nobody in emotionally. But look, it says unavailable. And this card says, you are chasing someone unavailable or you are the one who is running away. So, and it says here, it says, you say you want the level, but you are not all in. Take time to figure out what you want. So it's like clarifying itself, which, you know, it says lust, not love. When I said this person could be hypersexual, look what's peaking. Lust, not love. So if you have gotten something from this, hopefully this can answer some of your questions, Teapot 88. And to my collective, take what apply, leave the rest. I'm going to Pow 2. Like and subscribe. Till next time in Tarot Land. How to, if you pick the jukebox and if you pick this deck, this is your reading. Shout out to you guys and hope all is going well with you. And from you hear my voice, you know it's pick a card time. This pick a card is a requested pick a card from Teapot88. I don't know what power you're going to watch. Hopefully this reading is useful to you and to my collective in a whole. Shout out to my subscribers, know all for all you do for the channel. If you're a visitor, welcome. And take what apply and leave the rest. The title is, What Was Their Childhood Like? So, I took some oracles out. Of course I did. This is how I do my readings at this point. So, yeah. I'm going to tell you what I got, and then I'm going to start clarifying it. So, the first card out is, I'm not even going to tell you the first card out. I'm going to do this reading differently. So, it says, what I'm talking about. I'm all over the place. This person, when they was raised, the way their childhood was very unstable, very, what would you say? Very turbulent. When you think that safety was there, then uproar will happen. So this person didn't have a grounded childhood. This person has seen that. Now I'm gonna go to how whoever raised them, whoever were guardian or person that they were around. This person seen that they guardian. It could have been a masculine energy as well. Could have been a father, because there's a lot of father figures here. You have who is this? The official person. Then you have this elder that's in concern, and then you have this mature elder that's in concern. And behind that, you have the mature woman. So I'm going to take these. I didn't even realize that. So you have a mother and a father here, and then you have a thief here. So whoever this person was, this person were raised by the masculine energy or the feminine energy to... This may trigger some of you guys, so I'm not going to come spill out with it. This person was raised to go after women for sex or males for sex. Like this person was raised to believe that they should have men and women in any community they go into. Prime example. Say for instance, if they are... I'm just going to use any area. Say for instance, I don't know a lot of different areas, but you get what I'm saying. I hope you get what I'm saying. Wherever they go, wherever their community is, wherever they go, they look for women. They have women. Some of them have women in locations that were areas where they didn't live. This person was a type of person that's seen that the masculine energy go after females. They will travel and go after females. They will have females all over the place. The initial C, M, and E could be important to you. Somebody's birthday could be September 22nd, September 8th. Somebody could be 35 or 22. Somebody's birthday could be September 12th as well. Somebody could be 33 or 24. Somebody could be born on the 5th, the 6th, the 24th, the 12th, the 9th, the 22nd of any month, or the 8th or the 6th of any month. 6 is like big here. Somebody's birthday could be June 6th. But this person with the mother and a father, they seen that their mother and father was kind of sketchy with this thief behind here. So whatever figure this is, some of them went out and had love affairs to bring money home to the family. Because the card is your sex is unmatched. I think of you when I'm alone and want to be comforted. So some of them were raised in childhood homes where it wasn't healthy, where there was no transformation, there was no light at the end of the tunnel. This person seen that their parents basically use people to bring money home to get what they need. Or if they didn't use people to get money and bring money home, they didn't have a stable place. Some of them got with people as they grew up, got with people or lived with older people for them to take care of them. Say for instance, they're 17 years old, they dealing with somebody that's 32 so that they can live with them and getting taken care of. Because their parents wasn't like there for them. Some of them, their parents were there for them, but their parents wasn't there for them emotionally. They was there financially, but it seemed like it was all an image. Some of them could have been like very, very well off, but they wasn't there for them emotionally. They didn't spend emotional time. So some of them were raised in an emotional vacant home, a home that it was all about what can you do when it comes to like education, like what kind of degrees can you have, what kind of job you have, what would it look like when it comes to image. Somebody here would travel a lot as well. It's a big thing with traveling here. This person was, again, it says, I don't have time to deal with stress. I'm healing from an old love. So it was like somebody here was raised by a person, and it has a privileged lady here. So whoever this privileged lady is, their mom could have been this type of person that dated people and didn't want stress. They didn't let people get too close to them. They could have had a lot of different people in and out of their life for some of them, if they had a younger mother. Over here, it's like they have older parents, and their parents couldn't really keep up with them, or their parents had expectations for them that they couldn't like really deal with. Let's start clarifying this. Clarify the concerns mature woman, mature man, and his thief. What was their childhood like growing up? So it has the divine feminine. Somebody here, they could have been raised in a household that was very very codependent. Like the mother was magnetic, creative, and like could have been a healer as well, but she kind of used that energy to get things that she shouldn't. Well, she used that energy to get things that will help her and her family move forward. Let's say it like that. I'm not gonna say what nobody should and should not do. Some of them, their mom was somebody, or their parent, or however they was raised, was somebody that was a good parent. Somebody has North Node right here. Somebody that was a good parent, somebody that was on the up and up, loved them and everything, but something went wrong in this parent life that changed them, that turned them from light to dark. What turned this person from light to dark, this feminine energy? Says justice. Their mom could have been a Libra. Strong Libra energy was in pile 1. And this change card came out in pile 1, but a different deck. So some of you have messages over there. Clarify this justice. The parent could have got in a karmic situation. The sun is here. And you see how the chariot flew in reverse. So with the chariot in reverse, it was like something went wrong where it was like the parent went the wrong way. It was lack of focus. They went the wrong way. Some of them parents were inconsiderate. There's a strong Leo energy here. With this Leo energy and with this chariot in reverse, somebody parents had a big ego. Their ego was huge and they didn't really care about the child, but some of them praised the child as well. It's weird. This energy is weird. It's like shape-shifting. Something happened with this Eight of Swords, with this sun and this chariot in reverse with the ego. This parent could have been very competitive, but competitive in an unhealthy way. Something happened where this mom had hard times making ends meet potentially, because with the chariot in reverse, it's like you can't balance yourself. Imagine you have one flat tire. If you have a flat tire, it's like the car really can't travel properly. And with the divine feminine and the divine masculine energy here with the two my brain is getting downloads and I'm trying to explain something here on this and I'm getting downloads. This parent mind wasn't balanced. Their energy wasn't balanced. It's like they went from a leader, an empathic healer, a nurturer, to somebody that was codependent, somebody that was wounded and insecure. Some type of relationship here messed up your mom or the feminine energy. There's a thief here. Somebody could have stolen something from her. Her partner could have stolen from her. The Ace of Swords was just there, and that's the truth I'm telling you. Pile 1 had the Ten of Wands, too. There was like a lot of burdens, and there's death here. Somebody made the person who raised this person very burdened, and then they caused like a death to them. Like they just tore them down to where they couldn't even function anymore. It's like somebody like somebody sucked all the good energy out of a divine feminine, it seems like. Clarify this thief and his son. It says ashamed and faith prayer. I'm telling you, what I'm telling you is true. Somebody turned their back on a feminine energy here. And somebody, it says the wrong way. And with this Chariot, it's like going the wrong way. If you have gotten something from this, like and subscribe. I'm going to pile number 3. This kind of connects to pile number 1. Pile number 1 could give you more insight. So, you guys, if you've gotten something from this, like and subscribe. Going off to pile 3. Pile 3, if you pick this skull head and if you pick this deck, shout out to you guys. Hope all is well. This is a requested reading. Teapot88 requested this reading. I don't know which pile you're going to watch. Hopefully this reading is used for you. This reading right here for pile 3 goes directly to pile 1. So pile 1, 2, and 3 kind of connect, see each other. Shout out to my subscribers new and old for coming through and all that you do for the channel. If you're a visitor, welcome. Returning visitors, welcome back. Now this Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini came out in pile 1. So this person, whoever this person, this Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini was to this person that raised them, was shady. Very shady. And this was a person that would block people or kick people out of their life. Or this is a person that would stalk people just in very toxic ways. This was a person who never had a consistent man in their life. Also, I grew up with a bunch of narcissists. This card came out in pile number 1 as well. It says giving too much and getting hurt. So whoever raised this person, or they was raised in a household and around a bunch of people who are narcissists, who expect you to give them when they shouldn't get. This could be a situation where the mother took care of the father, or there was burdens on the father to take care of the mother and the mother didn't work. Whoever whatever environment this person was raised in, it was a environment that was being depleted emotionally. It's like a person would drain you. It's like you have to do for a person when you shouldn't have to do for a person. This person was raised around a bunch of people who thought that you were supposed to sacrifice yourself for love. Sacrifice yourself to a bunch of narcissists. Sacrifice yourself to your family. Care what your family think. Care what your lover think. Just sacrifice yourself. It says life is a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. So I roll with the punches. And we'll clarify that is emotional storm and stress. There was no balance in his home. There was no balance around this person. All they knew was a bunch of turbulence, a bunch of stress, arguments all day, unstable energy around them all day. And it was their foundation, their mother and their father, the household that they was raised in. It was like false security there. Clarify this Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. This is not going to be a long reading. Again, this is a reading that is requested. So with the, hold on for a second. Okay, with the 8 of Swords in reverse with this shady energy and this blocked energy, the Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini, these people, like I said, was raised around grimy people, shady people, but it seems like they learned how to speak their mind. Some of them grew up and was the type of person who would speak their mind. Their family didn't like that. This person with the giving too much and raised with a bunch of narcissists and getting hurt, this person for some reason somehow know their worth, or they grew up to know their worth and their parents didn't like that. Some of them don't talk to their parents. When I clarify life is a box of chocolate, the full energy came out. So it seems like this person was raised with toxic people, like I said, but they grew up and they learned to bet on themselves, be the fool, believe in themselves, know that they have self-worth. So this person went through a lot in their childhood. If you want to know how their childhood was, they went through a lot, but it seemed like they grew up and they rectified that energy. So